Welcome back. I'm here with Taylor Garlow she is the junior co-producer for Danceworks this year, and Danceworks is a student-run organization on campus, and their Spring Spectacular is this weekend. Everyone is talking about this. Everyone is so excited. This is like the best thing for spring ever. So why don't you tell me a bit about what we should expect from this show this weekend?
Oh my gosh, literally everything. It's just basically what we wanted to do this year was something very different from other years. So usually we have a theme for the show. So last year we did the Golden Age, so it was like older movies. We tried to carry the theme throughout the entire show. But this year we're kind of like, maybe we should just ditch the theme and just focus on the dancing, because that's what everyone goes for, right? So this year we're doing more focusing on that and talking more about the dances. You'll see in between the dances, you'll see a little transition clip of the choreographers talking about their dances. You really get to know more about them. So I think that's what's really cool about this show compared to all the other ones. So that's something really cool to expect.
And that's like a great change, and I'm sure you helped as co-producer implement that. So what has your role been like over the past year?
Oh my goodness, just craziness. As junior co-producer, I mostly shadow our director because next year I'll be stepping in her huge footsteps that she's laid out for me. I'm so nervous, but the other co-producer, Jamie, she does a lot of clerical work. She does a lot of our budgeting, a lot of behind the scenes stuff that people don't know there's part of. Like, to the regular person, they just go to the show and they just see dancing, but there's so much more behind it, like booking the stage, like getting people to do lights, like all this and all that. So there's a lot of that we do, all the technical stuff.
Yeah, and of course that has to be planned, and of course it takes a while to get these dances done. So what was your workout schedule or dance schedule over the past year to prepare?
Okay, so as a first year in Danceworks, you can be in up to 3 dances, which each dance is about an hour a week, a rehearsal. So that's up to 3 hours a week. And then as a returning member, you can be into 4 dances. So for me, being on board, we also do extra dancing. So that's, for us, about 6 hours a week. And then on top of that, like meetings and getting all that technical stuff ready for the show. So it can really range based on your involvement in the show, but it's a lot of commitment, but it's also a lot of time you can spend on other things too. Like a bunch of us are involved in other organizations on campus, and obviously we're here for school too, even though dance is life for me, but also school is here too. So it's really depends on the person, to be honest, but it's been a lot to prepare for this. This is a big show, so.
Right, and you said dance is life for you. So going off of that, what's the biggest takeaway or privilege or anything that you really gained from your experience with Danceworks?
Oh my goodness, what a loaded question. For me, Danceworks is just a place where I get to continue dancing out of high school while I'm focusing on building a career for myself. And I know that's what it is for everyone else too. So for me, the takeaway is knowing that we're providing that opportunity for people in college at Syracuse University while they're doing their studies, while they're making that career for themselves, but they still get to do what they love, because at the end of the day, we love dancing, and that's what Danceworks is all about.
Right, and you guys have so many different genres. Anyone can basically do from hip hop to ballet. So what have you been involved in? Any challenges with that? Okay,
so I was a trained ballerina my entire life, and I'd never done hip hop until coming here, and I've always wanted to try it, and now I actually do a lot of hip hop. It's actually one of my main genres of dance that I do now. I haven't touched a ballet shoe in years.
Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. And you're a junior now, so obviously I know you said next year is going to be big for you, but what is dancing going to be like beyond Syracuse when you unfortunately have to leave here?
Oh my gosh, that's the thing. I can't even imagine leaving this place, because I know that I will be likely leaving dance. I would love to keep dancing after school, but life just gets in the way. So I don't know what the possibility of that is. So that's why I wanted to get as involved as I could with Danceworks and really just soak it up while I was here.
Of course, of course. And there are people who probably want to get involved next coming year. So what can they do to really know about tryouts, auditions, anything like that?
So after our spring showcase this weekend, we'll do some workshops, which is basically like a class. So you come for an hour and you learn a little bit of a routine, and then you just dance. It's really, really casual, really fun. Anyone can do it. You don't have to be in the organization. Just get a feel for the organization and kind of see what we're about. And then in the fall, September, October, just depending, we'll do another week of workshops, and then we'll also do auditions. So following us on social media is always the best way to know dates and stuff, and then getting on our listserv, and we send out all that information. But yeah, it's a long process, but it's so fun.
Absolutely, absolutely. And just before we go, what is the best way to get your tickets ahead of this weekend?
It depends. So if you're around Shine, I would definitely recommend just going and grabbing them while you're there. I feel like everyone's always in there at some point in their day. just as a casual passing through, but you can also get them online on the box office's website. If you just Google Shine box office, it comes up, but I'm pretty sure there's some sort of convenience fee on there. So if you're looking to ball on a budget event, then just go right to Shine, and grab it. You could even just grab it like the day of the show. The tickets are on sale basically forever. So.
Well, hopefully it will be sold out. You never know.
I think we sold out last year, so we're like, fingers crossed. Yeah.
High expectations. Well, I'm looking forward to getting to play a game with you coming up next, so stay tuned on Peelers.
Adventure.